Dear Spirit, please connect me with a past loved one of any of my subscribers or anyone who will be watching this video. I am connecting with a masculine energy. This man has a long white beard and is wearing a hooded garment, like a hooded tunic. He's holding a wooden staff. This is an ancestor of ancient times. He's giving me the words obstacles and envelope. I'm asking him to please describe who he is a little more. He says he is a father, and he says to call him the hooded one for now. He's giving me the word lineage. He's giving me the words masterpiece and masterful. Also marketable. He's calling himself a traveler in ancient times. Astral, he's saying. Like you, he says. He's giving me the words all-seeing eye, and is showing me a nebula that looks like an eye. He's giving me the words Masonic Magistrate. He's giving me the words Party Planner. He gave me the word Melody. Also the word France. He's giving me the word Chariot. He's giving me the words various degrees of separation. Now, he says, family, he says, fortune, he says, he's saying, suck the poison out. And he's giving me the word found. He's saying someone discovered difficult things about family, varying degrees of family, he says. He's referring to family in different ways. Some of these family members are not blood, is what he's saying. He just said masked. Masked family members, he says. Illusion, he says. He's giving me the word frequency. He's differentiating family members of different frequency. He just gave me the words Truman Show and various degrees of separation. He's showing me different family members who are showing someone who is being trapped and monitored, video recorded. He's wanting me to say videotaped for some reason. He's showing me men who would be considered family, who are not blood related. And they are showing this person who is trapped. She is a woman. She has children. He's saying some would be considered family by marriage, and some would be considered chosen family, like longtime friends. He is showing me them showing this woman on their phones to other people. He just said, around the world. Far and wide, he said. He also said, mix and match. He is showing me a woman. Someone who has influence or gives direction to these men. He's giving me the word madam. He is referring to the words mix and match. He is saying setting up. He's talking about this mixing and matching is a setup, is multiple setups. He's saying this woman is being set up with different men. She doesn't know, he says. Driving by her house, he says, entering her house, he says, framing her, he says, to cover up their crimes, he says. Other men are getting scammed, he says. They think she will be dating them, he says. Men are paying money to hook up or date her. No follow through, he says. It's a scheme to make money. He's saying these various family members or family friends who are men, they're making commission off of her. There is someone in particular, two people, who have orchestrated multiple people in different roles who have orchestrated this to provide video, to set up cameras in her home, to be able to enter her home in sneaky ways. abuse of power, he says. He's referring to several businesses who contributed, neighbors as well, people who live nearby, who can observe her from their windows. He's giving me the words fame and fortune. And he's referring to this woman who's being watched through video, referring to her fame in a way that he is talking about how extensively her video or videos were shared and distributed, he says. And fortune referring to the amount of money that was made off of her, that went to several people, several men, including family friends, and a madam. Selling her to the highest bidder, he says. To maintain and handle her, he says. To sacrifice her, he says. He's saying all of these men have little dick syndrome. He is referring me back to the nebula in the sky. He is the all-seeing eye. And he saw everything, he says. He's telling these men and this madam, you will not be forgiven or forgotten. He is showing me his axe. He is showing me the axe coming down to cut the cords between this woman and everyone who came against her. You will not harm my child ever again, he says. Something about a blanket statement. He's referring to rebuttals to the information coming out about these people. He's referring to their rebuttals as blanket statements. Contrived, he says. Hollow. Evasive. False. He says. You cannot hide, he says. Forces beyond your control, he says. Sit down, he says. Sit down and take your beating, he says. Something about a mandate. He just gave me the words, government racket. He's giving me the word disease and the words mortal and mortified. He's giving me the word fearless. And the word jungle. He's talking about the fearlessness, the entitlement, the will to enact such atrocities. I want to thank this spirit, this ancestor, for coming through. And I am disconnecting now.
Thank you all so much for coming to my new series, The Dead Speak. Our past loved ones have a lot to say, and they very much want to communicate with us. Connecting to loved ones who are still on the earth plane is a real opportunity for spirits to communicate things left unsaid, or things they want their family and friends to know. Most of all, they want their living loved ones to know they are not alone, and that they are loved and being guided from the other side. I do hope this reading reaches the person or family it is meant to. If you're interested in receiving communication from a past loved one, you can either subscribe and watch my videos to create an energetic connection to my channel, or you can book a mediumship reading with me directly at my website, ReneeGomez.com. If you appreciate mediumship and my work, please support by liking this video. You can also share these readings with family and friends to help confirm any information that feels unfamiliar to you. Donations can be made at my website or at any of the links found in the description box below. I am sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.